Today we're at the Homestead Miami Speedway for this event, which is the road circuit. Should be some great head-to-head competition at today's event. For your viewing entertainment purposes, turn your players to its max settings, 4K 60. So this event will be slightly different from our normal events, with the exception of I will be starting mid-pack as usual, 14th slot. But I want to discuss basically the game awards. I'm quite sure most of the majority of you have seen it by now or watched it live like I did. I actually watched it. Saw it on IGN live when I hung out in Oh No It's Alex channel, and his live stream reaction of it was quite entertaining as usual. But basically I want to discuss how Forza Motorsport had won the award for the best racing game of 2023, or best racing game in general. That's basically because it is, whether you're playing career mode or whether you're going online to take on other players competitively from either PC or actually Xbox. Even though I've seen a lot of highlights and footage and reels from other players, and online is definitely really unforgiving. Got a lot of unsafe and dirty drivers out there that have no problem slamming into your car just to try to take you out of the race so that hopefully they can win. But the game just has so much realism. It's like if you are like colliding and making collisions and impacts with other vehicles, your vehicle is definitely not going to perform the way it should. Not at all. Trust me, I know, because I've had a few accidents myself while racing in career mode, slamming into the protectors and the walls around the raceway, which has really debilitated some of my vehicles. Absolutely. I actually had a really bad crash during a practice run. If I'm not mistaken, it was actually for this course right here, which is the Miami Speedway. I literally crashed into one of the walls. It was either here or in New York, and my car was not performing right. It was like literally telling me I need to pit to fix my car, which I ended up going to the pit twice during my practice run. But so many awards went out at the Game Awards between PlayStation, Xbox. Even Nintendo walked away with a few wins. Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom won something. I believe Starfield won something. And like I said, obviously, I'm doing this video because Forza won Best Racing Game, which is funny. I had made a reel off of one of my recent competition races for career mode. I made a reel basically saying that this is definitely like the best racing sim out there. Like, this is the best racing simulation. And then I captioned it at the top of the reel, changed my mind, and it actually did get a lot of interactions and feedback across social media. I was getting a lot of likes and comments and just interactions in general off of the reel, off the post. I was quite pleased with that. Good to see, people interacting with the content. But it's like I called it. I knew it. Like, and that's because I'm hands-on with this, and off my experience of playing this. Just off the visuals alone, we're not even talking about the technicality aspects of it. Like, off the visuals alone, it's top notch. Like, this is top notch quality gaming. Like, it's top notch. When I'm driving it, I don't own. Like I said, if you've watched some of my other videos, I basically inform you all that I don't own a setup, a rig with the actual wheel, clutch and shift, pedal and gas. I don't own it. I will eventually upgrade and get me one. I definitely do. This way I can actually get that more immersive feel from the game and basically just handle the vehicle better and drive better with an actual wheel versus a controller, which the game actually still works well with the controller. Like, it's what's amazing about this game is that anyone can jump right in. I had a few people say on my post, oh, this is not a sim, it's not a racing sim, it's a simcade. Oh, there's other racers better, Assetto Corsa, and all this other stuff people were saying is better. And if it was so much better, why didn't it win best racing game? Why didn't it win the award? Because truth is, it's not. It's just not. Like, let's be real. Like, gotta come to grips with reality. It's not better. It doesn't have ray trace reflections. The physics in it isn't. It's not Forza. Like, the physics on here is really crazy. Which I'm not even gonna lie. I do have a defect in my controller. I've dropped it several times. I'm not even going to lie. I've dropped it, and I have a defect, so I have stick drift. So, which you're gonna notice it in this race. Like, I'm going to lose handling of this car on more than one occasion. I'm going to really lose control and damn near crash and actually almost lose this race because we're only going for the #1 podium slot, like I always do. Don't want to be #2, and definitely don't want to come in 3rd place. So I'm definitely going to do my best, like I always do, and try to grab that top podium spot, which we're doing a solid job so far by holding the 1st place spot. And we got a significant lead on 2nd, whoever's back there, whoever's drivatar is back there. But yeah, like, this is, you want a racing sim or a simcade, like what some of the people who was reacting to my reel said, oh, it's a simcade. I can agree with that because Turn10, you know, they know what they're doing as far as creating racing and driving games, which they've been doing this for quite some time now. They made this game even better than all the older versions of the Forzas, which those is great. You can go back and play any Forza Motorsport, any single one of them. They're awesome. I remember like trying like my first one on the Xbox One. I think it was Forza Motorsport 4 or 5. I think it was 5. I used to enjoy playing split screen with a buddy, and we play split screen, pick our favorite vehicles and go back and forth head to head. And like I said, look, I just completely lost control of the vehicle, sliding off the damn course, almost crashed into the sign back there. But I was able to get back control. Also kind of like getting used to the car because I just made a couple of upgrades to how it performs. And that could have also been the reason why I just lost control besides having stick drift. But I'm sorry for rambling. I'm going to keep on subject here. But basically, the game, like I said, is meant for, you know, if you're a rookie, amateur, just jumping into racing games like that, it caters to those players. You feel me? Like, you can have a bunch of assists that will help you in your racing, in your career, in your online mode. It will help you. The game will help you get comfortable with enjoying the game. Or if you're an actual hardcore driver and racer and you want minimum or no assists, you can do that too. You can tweak the settings and turn off all the assists and have the game performing as close to realistic as possible, like as if you're literally behind the seat and wheel of your favorite vehicles. Like, that's what makes this game so awesome. It's not, I don't really see no other racer out there doing what this game is doing, even though I had a few people on my reel telling me it is, and I respectfully disagree. And it seems like so does the industry. They definitely agreed with me. Whoa, completely lost control and almost smacked the sign again. That's what I'm talking about. I don't know what that was right there, visual glitch or whatever. My car was becoming a phantom, literally going in and out of transparency. It's one of the few bugs that I've encountered just now. Very few, because I've had very few issues on my Series X with this compared to some of the other bugs I see people complain and posting. Really have had minimal issues with the game, visual or handling, and so forth and so forth. The game is really a solid game. If I had to put it on a scale from 0 to 10, I'm definitely going to put it, I can't put it under a 9. I can't. There's no way. That's why I got best racing game that's out right now. And as promised, got that #1 podium seat for you all. Has some tough competition. Believe it or not, these driver tars aren't easy, especially if whoever's driver tar is in the front, if you don't get on their heels and on them quickly, they will literally blow you out. It will be almost impossible to catch them. It's really hard to catch the first driver tar. Whoever's holding that first place slot, they generally take a quick lead. But that's going to do it for this video here. Hope you all enjoyed yourselves. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Peace and be well. Noob out.